What's good, YouTube? This your boy Sippy King back with one more video, and then I'm gonna shut it down for the night. And this video going to be about building a relationship takes two. It takes a man and a woman, a strong man and a strong woman to build. To build a strong relationship. And the reason why I'm speaking on it because it's a dozen to a million relationships out here are breaking apart. People are breaking up left and right. But there's a dozen people out here in relationships, but they don't last long. And my observation, my interpretation of the reason why it don't last long is because lack of communication skills. Like simple things also, like you look beautiful today, sweetheart, or waking up in the morning and kissing them on the cheek, or a woman waking up and saying I love you, sweetheart, I love you, baby, and kissing you on the lips or on the cheek with an early morning breath, which is nothing wrong with that if you're a couple or married. And like it's lack of motivation in these relationships. Like it's a lack of motivation. Like the simple things counts the most simplest, easiest things in the world counts the most. Like waking up in the morning, kissing, saying good morning, or you look beautiful, baby, or going on a nice little walk on the weekend when you're both off work, holding hands, walking in the park, sitting down on a bench at the park, eating a good lunch or dinner. A good lunch or dinner, having a good conversation, talking about the plans for the future, like the things y'all want to do in a year from now, the things you want to do in 6 months from now, starting an online business together, or starting a business together, or saving up some money so y'all can, build another stream of income to make things easier on the situation, on the living situation. Because I'm gonna tell you something, what kills a lot of relationships and marriages is expenses, money, finances, like rent, light bill, water bill, shopping, buying clothes. You have some women love for a man to take them shopping on the regular. You have some women that don't work a very lucrative job. They may work a job that pay a certain amount of money, so they can only take care of certain expenses, or some expenses they can't take care of because they're barely getting paid enough money to take care of those expenses. You know what I'm saying? And after so long, it brings stress to the relationship because the woman gets stressed out. She worrying about you or her paying the bills or catching up on bills. And then after so long, it takes a toll on the man and the woman. You know what I'm saying? But for real, that's the main reason why there are so many divorces. That's the main reason why it's so many breakups out here, because of finances. But a lot of those things can be avoided with better communication. Even if you're going through hard times and you married or you in a relationship, just one simple little conversation or intellectual conversation about how y'all gonna go about things next and how y'all gonna make changes to make it better can have a drastic effect on what goes on in the marriage or the relationship next. That's why it's so important to be so romantic. See, romance and good love and good communication kills a whole lot of division and a whole lot of fire. It puts out the fire when you do the little small things. But in order to build a great strong relationship, when you first meet a woman or you first meet a man, sit down and have the perfect conversation with them and talk about just talk about life. Don't necessarily talk about what you've been through. See, a lot of people make a mistake of when you first meet a person, you meet a man or a woman, you talk about your past. You talk about how your last boyfriend did you, or you talk about how your last girlfriend or wife did you, your ex-wife or whatever. And then it seemed like people soak that in. They'll listen and soak that in And then when things go wrong, they bring that shit right back up, or they'll do this, repeat the same cycle. But in order to avoid that cycle, the best thing to do is not talk about the bad. Talk about the good. And when you talk about good, it reaps good things, happiness, and great experiences, or greater experiences. So that's how I would go about it if that were me. But that's the main reason why many marriages don't make it, because of that. And but the best way to combat that is better communication. But it seems like these days people don't believe in communication. They don't believe in a phone call. They don't believe in a simple text message. They don't believe in having a stand-up conversation, a real professional, deep conversation, talking about how ways to go about the marriage or the relationship to make it good or strong. To build a relationship, you have to talk about how you feel about them, and you have to talk about how you want to go about things in the marriage or the relationship. However it goes, you have to talk about what's the mission is, what the steps going to be. And there's nothing wrong with going on trips, like even if you just met a woman and you've been with a woman about 2 or 3 months, and it's nothing wrong with taking a trip, going on a vacation, going to Jamaica or Haiti, or going to staying in the States and going to somewhere like Florida or freaking LA. I ain't gonna say LA, but Long Beach or somewhere where the beach is at, and have a nice weekend or a whole week together and learn each other even more. It's nothing wrong with that, because my opinion is, if I was dating somebody, or if I was with somebody, I'll take those measures, because that's how you build, that's how you grow, that's how you become more happier, that's how you experience new things with a person in order to grow, to build. You have to grow with a person. You have to feel a person's spirit on the inside, inside and out. Then it's good to listen too. See, a lot of people don't like to listen. You have to listen to a woman. You have to listen to a man. You have to listen to what we say and how we, how we feel, how we express ourselves. Us men, we don't express ourselves on the way you women express yourselves, but we do in certain ways. Some men do express themselves very well, and some men don't. And see, that's where the problem come in at also, because some women be lost and confused and be trying to figure out how we feel about them, or how we feel about life, or how we want to be treated as men. See, me being me, I know how I want to be treated with a woman. If I ever get into a relationship, I know how I want to be treated by a woman. So therefore, I'm gonna come a certain way, I'm gonna speak a certain way, so that woman can understand me. I've been through things too, bad relationships and all that stuff, but I'm not even here to talk about that, because that's not even the point. The point is to make the future better. You have to speak good things and express how you feel, and share your dreams, and share what you want to achieve, things like that, of that nature. It's the little things like that count. Because a lot of guys don't tell women the things they want to achieve with them as a couple, with them as being their man. So you have to do stuff like that too, because I learned from my past, like in the past, there's a couple of areas that I didn't really express myself as well, because the blast, some women have a different personality. Some women don't like to talk about real deep, personal, intellectual stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people like to talk about TV. Some women like to talk about TV shows all day. Some women like to talk about just their family, just different stuff. So it goes accordingly to the type of woman you meet too. But some women they have a flaw in certain areas, because you you know, hug your man. You don't kiss your man every morning when you wake up. You don't, on the weekends when everybody off work, you don't pull them to the side, sit on the couch and watch a movie and talk and ask them questions like how you feel, you okay, baby, and this, like, this and that and the third, you know, because the thing is, it's not all about sex. It's not all about money. It's not all about getting high, smoking a blunt. You know, it's more to a relationship than just getting high, having sex. It's more to a relationship than just some money, because love has more power than money and sex. You know what I'm saying? It really do. Love has the most power. Real, true love. So, by me saying that, people don't know how to go about things the proper way when dealing with a marriage or dealing with a relationship. Some people jump in a relationship too fast. Some people jump in a marriage too quick. You know, you gonna know a person for 5 years and then decide to get married to them. Then all of a sudden they switch on you and be this other person in the mirror. You know, and sometimes in life you'll never know everything about a person, even after 4 or 5 years. Sometimes it takes longer than that to really fully feel a person out and know a person deep down, inside out. You know, and that's why, see, it's the fact that a whole many people out here have been through divorces, been through bad relationships. It takes a toll, and it's like people let they push their guards up high. Their guards be so high, they don't be want to hold a conversation with you when you go inside of a public place. They don't want to say, hey, how you doing, or look at you, or nothing. As soon as they see you and you're a whole man walking inside the establishment, they turn their head the opposite way. That's how a lot of women are, because they've been through a whole lot of stuff. But you also have some women out here that's devious and evil. They don't want to look at a man. It's like they show a lot of anger and aggression towards a man based off what they've been through, whether they've been cheated on, or they got caught cheating, or they just looking at you some type of way because you're not rich, or you're not a baller. Like, they may not look at you in a romantic way. So it's just things like that you have to think about, man. That's how you gotta look at it. See, that's how I look at it. I know better. I've been there, done that, and seen that. But besides that, like I'm saying, it takes a whole lot of work. It takes good communication to make a relationship blossom into something special. But in this day of time, in these days and time that we living in, it's a hard thing to come by, to find somebody or bump across a woman or a man that's on that level like that. And that's why there are so many single people out here for that single reason. So anyway, y'all hit that like and subscribe button. If you feeling this video, please hit that like and subscribe button, because I'm spitting real gems on this one, and that's real, man. But yeah, being romantic, being creative, buying flowers and or roses, or bringing a box or candies or something, or bringing a little small gift to the house unexpectedly, also boosts fire to the relationship. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I hear a lot of women complain and say they man don't do that, or men don't do that. But you have a handful of men, us men out here, we still do that. Like me, if I was in a relationship, I'd be doing that. But unfortunately, I'm not. But you know, that's something that's in my mind. That's how I'll be creative. If I was to get in a relationship today, I'd be more creative than I ever been in the past. And that's just me, because I lived and learned. So therefore, by me saying that, I'm gonna end this video. Hit that like and subscribe button, and I'm out. Peace.